Hey butterflies, so welcome back to Evolving Butterfly Goddess with me, Moe Nicole. Here we are all about evolving out loud in our life, our money, and our purpose through the energy of our ancestors. I want to thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes here on the channel. It is always appreciated. And a major shout out to all of the channel members, as well as the members over on my website. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And another shout out to those of you all who have purchased from my tea and my candle company, or any of my books from my Amazon link. So I really thank you. That helps me here on the channel to continue creating content for you all. And so if you are interested, feel free to check out the various links and things down below in the pinned comment to help support the channel. I am forever grateful for you. So we are here with another ancestor message, okay? And this message, I felt it channeled as I was getting ready to get in the shower. Now I have a whole list of other messages that I was supposed to put out first, but I felt this one as I was getting in the shower, and Spirit was just like, no, we're gonna do this message first, okay? And so the energy of what I was feeling was, there was this individual that you may have gotten into it with over the last like 1 to 2 years, somewhere up in there. Oh, my stomach is growling. Look, I'm recording before even eating. I'm like, let me just have a pure listen, so everything is just pure and running through, right? And so I was feeling this energy of, there was someone that you may have gotten into it with, or y'all didn't see eye to eye together. It was like 1 to 2 years ago or so and so. And this person told you how certain things, judgment, they try to place judgment over your life. They try to tell you how something was going to work out for you, how you were going to end up. Because they really wanted you to follow a particular way of being. They really wanted you to follow something that they felt that was best for you to do. But you didn't see or feel that same thing. It's giving a little bit of emotional and mental like abuse or manipulation that's coming from this. But this individual, they started telling you like, oh, okay, well, you're gonna see, and you know, in this amount of time you're gonna realize that I was correct and I was right, and you know, one day when you grow up, like, it's giving that type of vibe. But the feeling that I was getting is that the same things that that person told you that you were going to be going through, they're going through it now. And so in a way, well, notice the Page of Pentacles. So it may have even been something that dealt with like your finances, your income, your stability, your home life, your job. It could have been with the job. You could have been a novice at something, and someone was telling you like, oh, it's not going to be good. You're not going to be, it's not going to be beneficial to you, and just all of this, right? But they have to realize the page evolves, and when you put passion into what you're doing or what you're creating, whatever it was that you were working on or that you still were believing in, that you refuse to give up on, it's giving that vibe of, they saw you in your page energy, but not knowing that you're going to be making fast movement with this 8 of Wands. But this person is taking like steps backward. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. This person is taking steps backwards. It's like they were judging you according to how their life was at that moment. That judgment and the 5 of Wands when I split the deck. This person was judging you based off of what their life was at that time, right? Not realizing that that Wheel of Fortune has to turn upside down sometimes. So although I'm hearing the Lauryn Hill song, you might win some, but you really lost one. This individual, they were in a winning energy at this time, and they thought that what they had to say about you and your life, that it was valuable and that you needed to follow their way of being, not realizing that they were literally cursing themselves while they were trying to curse you. And so a lot of people don't realize that words, just by speaking, that's either a spell or a curse. Everything that we speak, our words is the spelling, right? And so that's what many people, they get lost in that when they hear, ooh, spells and magic and curses, not realizing we're casting spells. And that's why, you know, for those who may be religious on here, it says the power of life and death is in the tongue, because you have the power to speak life into a situation, which is a positive spell, or you have the power to speak death into a situation, which is a curse. And so in this energy, it's giving this vibe of someone as a way to try to manipulate you into following what they felt you needed to do, right? With this Five of Wands, they were casting judgment on you. They were casting curses your way, not realizing how protected you were and how guided you were, because you literally have the backing of your ancestors on your back. Even if this is a family member, you have the backing of your ancestors with you, because you're the one who's tapped into that energy. You're the one who's tapped into the dimension of your ancestors. And this person, they literally, it's like they were shooting at a mirror. So you were this mirror, right? You were meant to be a reflection back to them of how they were showing themselves, but they refused to see it. So as they were shooting these different curses your way, it was bouncing back off that mirror back onto them. So as they were saying, oh, this is going to happen to you, and this is going to happen to you, and this is going to happen to so-and-so, the people who do this and the people who do that, not realizing that they were doing the exact same things that they were trying to judge and say other people were doing. And this isn't your responsibility to have to go in and save. Yeah, Queen of Wands and then the Ace of Wands. This is not your responsibility to have to go in and save. You need to stay within your peaceful energy, your abundant energy, your growth mindset energy, okay? I just got a notification that came on here. They may even try to reach out to you, I'm here in the next 3 weeks, okay? 2 to 3 weeks. Yep, Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I wouldn't trust it. With the Seven of Swords, I wouldn't trust it. And the reason for it is because they're now going through their own problems and issues. So they need a team of people to be with them. They need someone to show up for them. They need you to bring your blessing energy, your blissful energy, your authentic energy, your humble energy. You know what I'm saying? Your youthful energy. Because they feel by being attached to that youthful energy now, they now are realizing that they were literally just speaking the life into their own existence. Like they were speaking it into their own existence, okay? We're going to keep this out. Because this person tried to make you really feel bad about being a novice at something and what you were doing. You know what I'm saying? And if this, like I said, if it was a family, it's like, not y'all mad at me about stuff that y'all didn't even teach me. How you mad at me about something that you never even taught me? So of course I have to learn from experience, right? And this is giving a vibe of some of you all may have used to really be around people or situations that they love to just point fingers or look at like what your faults were. Like as soon as you made a mistake, they were rushing in to say things. With this Eight of Wands and the Judgment, they were rushing in to say things and make these judgments and things of this nature, to try to speak these things over your life, right? But the Wheel of Fortune, no, this is the Wheel of Fortune. That's the card I was looking for to come out. The Wheel of Fortune is turning upwards for you right now. This Judgment energy is like you have an ancestral energy that is literally working for you on your behalf. It's like you had to learn certain lessons. You had to remove certain energy from around you in order to fully accept and embrace these blessings that were meant to come your way. Yeah, Queen of Swords, you had to learn some lessons. You had to grow up in a certain way, in a certain area. You may even had to learn how to have a better judgment of character, of people, of who you allow into your space, when you allow them into your space, why you allow them into your space, okay? Because when you have a good heart and a caring heart, it can be easy to want to always be there for someone. It can be easy to always want to support someone, to want to see the best for them come out right within their life. But then when you're not receiving that same energy back, sometimes it can feel really heavy on you, because you're just like, I'm giving from this deep place, and it's draining me, and I don't have anyone here as a generator to build me back up. So you had to become your own generator energy to have to build yourself back up. And now that you've learned how to build yourself up, as they're going through something, they want to come to you to leech off of some of your energy, you know? But with this Five of Wands, I'm getting that all it's going to do is, I'm hearing chaos ensue. Like all it's going to do is bring a form of disagreements, chaos, confusion. So when you let them back into your space, you're going to find yourself feeling confused about things again. But you have your hard work is paying off. So everything in my ears starting to pop. Everything that, and I'm thinking about the airplane, because ears pop when your elevation change. As you elevate, your ears has to, they have to adjust to the change in the elevation. And so I'm getting the vibe of your hard work is paying off in the sense of like you are beginning this elevation process. And I do want you all, when you listen to these messages, use your intuition. I know I get a lot of comments on, da 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 da, from the karmic perspective. In my spirit, I'm just like, this message wasn't for you, Pooh. And so that's why it's important for us to be in our complete full alignment so that we can be able to decipher things that are for us and what's not for us. But for those of you all who I'm speaking to, man, my ear is really doing it. But for those of you all who I am speaking to, you have been doing the work and you know for a certain that this is yours. I'm not going to call out a zodiac sign or any of that. I don't need to do that for the chosen ones who know how to tap into themselves and what it is that, who they are and what they're called to do. And you're elevating because this ear is not changing. So I'm getting consistent elevation at this time. And you're being protected. I just looked over at the this card, the channel message at the top of you are protected. You had literally the guidance of your ancestors protecting you. Step out of your comfort zone of your north node. Okay, and then we have this new moon energy. We actually have a new moon coming up this week. And this energy with this north node is just giving this vibe, of stepping out into what you were called to do. Step out of that south node, especially if you have an Aries north node. An Aries north node is all about learning how to follow your own personal intuition and your instincts and not feeling like you got to have everyone else agreeing with you, not feeling like you got to get everyone else's opinion on what you should do, how you should do it, if you should do it like this, if you should do it like that. You just following what you feel on the inside to do. That's Aries north node energy. Taking the road less traveled and doing whatever it is that you feel on your spirit that you are called to do, because you're going to be protected the entire way through. Okay, let's get an ancestor message card. It says love is what matters most. And this is giving a vibe of loving yourself. Love what you do. Love what you are creating. Love your work. Love whatever you develop. Okay, because your love and care for it is all that matters at the end of the day. And everyone is not going to agree with everything that you do and how you do it. But as long as you love what you do, as long as you stay hungry, you stay going after and doing the things that you love to do and what you want to do, you will always be cared for and protected. You will always be cared for and protected because you're coming from a genuine place of being. And Mother Nature, your ancestors, they are going to work together for your benefit. I promise you. I promise you. When you're called to do things, it's going to happen. It's going to happen in the time that it's meant to happen. And how it's meant to happen. You get what I'm saying? And so that's why it's really giving this energy of getting into alignment with you and your purpose, and don't wonder and worry about what everyone else is doing. Don't go trying to look them up, see what they got going on, what's going on in their life, what's, trying to keep up. Don't worry about it, because when you do that, you're bringing their energy now back into you. Now you're remembering all the times of the people who didn't believe in you, the people who told you that you wouldn't be good at this and that you shouldn't do that. Like, it's a no. You got to cut all of that out when you're on this journey of purpose and passion, okay? Because what's meant to be in alignment with you will be in alignment with you, and what's not is not. 4 coins. Stick to yourself, baby. It's okay to be selfish at times. It's okay to follow your own path. It's okay to keep things to yourself. Just make sure that you're not keeping yourself and your skills away from the world out of fear of the few people who don't really understand it and accept it, This makes me think about, even on my channel, I get so many hate comments and, people that are say and do certain things. And, when I was not strong in who I am and knowing, who I'm connected to and how I'm connected, that it would bother me. But now I'm at the place where literally I'll just read it, I'll block them and keep it going. Sometimes I may, make da da da. but I'll just block you and keep it going because you're just not my people. You're not a part of my village. You're not meant to be a part of my village. And there's certain energy that I will not allow into my space because I now have boundaries. And this is giving that energy. 4 coins can also be a sense of boundaries over you and your persons, you and yourself. Not letting everyone have access. I know 7 of Wands is most times protection as well, but this 4 energy, 4 represents stability, it represents home, right? And I know the 4 of Wands is definitely the home life, the foundation. But 4 coins, I see coins as being like your possessions, you as a person, your physical self. And so sometimes you have to make sure you are putting in extra measures to make sure that you are protecting you and yourself and your being, protecting your energy, protecting your essence, because everyone is not worthy of that energy. And when you know who you are and you put that out there, your tribe will come. But sometimes the wrong people will come in that midst of it too. But when you know who you are, you know how to spot when it's not for you. And you are definitely in alignment is the energy of what I'm getting, okay? So don't doubt it. Don't question it. Let's get a healing card. You have creative fire. Didn't we say something about being creative and creating something? Card number 25. Reveal your creative talent for an inspired life. Start creating that art. Start creating those programs. Start developing that game. Start developing that system. Start developing the technology. Start creating that clothing line. Start building that house. Start creating that platform. Start writing that book. It's time to do the things that you really want to be. Start creating the things that you really want to do. No one can speak any type of harm over what you are called to do because it's ordained. It's ordained. You are ordained to do this. Believe in yourself. And if you claim this and you made it to the end of the message, just share, I believe in myself. Because your ancestors believed in you before you even saw your potential. So keep making them proud. And it's always be real. Always be true. Don't be afraid to do what you want to do. Period. And if you made it to this part, go and add into that comment, I'm going to continue making my ancestors proud. I love you all and have an amazing day. Bye.